Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anina, and today I want to introduce a series that I'll be doing on my YouTube channel called Mapping the Word. In 2014, I started posting some Bible passages on Instagram with the hashtag Mapping the Word, and I decided why not take it further by actually coming here every week to share with you guys what I'm studying and what God is speaking to me. Initially, earlier in the year, when I thought about doing this series, I was thinking to do from Genesis down to Revelation in studying the Word, or doing picking a book and having us go through the whole book. But right now, what I'm finding that I want to do is just get a Bible passage that I find really exciting and I feel God is really speaking to me on, and then sharing through a topic. But if you guys have other suggestions, I feel like we should do it anyway. I'm open to suggestions. You guys could comment below and we could all figure this out together. For today's Mapping the Word episode, I want to talk on the Bible passage. I'm going to try and put the the passage itself on the screen. It's John 1:46, and the phrase which stood out to me is Nazareth. Can any good thing come out of there? Some other versions say, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? I love that Bible passage so much. John 1:46. Can any good thing come out of Nazareth? This was a conversation between Nathanael and Philip, because Nathanael was from Galilee, and Galilee was like neighbors with Nazareth, and they knew Nazareth was filled with nothing good. Like not there were wicked things there, horrible things happening. So no one expected anything good will be labeled with Nazareth. And so Nathanael was just being honest, like Nazareth, when Philip was telling him that Jesus is the person who the prophet Moses has been talking about. And so today, that passage is so relevant to me. I share this with many of my friends. It's just so relevant. Like, Nazareth. Can any good thing come out of there? Can any good thing come out of Nazareth? Nazareth was a dry place. It was a destructive place, disastrous place. And Nathanael, and I'm sure not just Nathanael, but everyone wondered in their mind, will any good thing ever come out of Nazareth? And then Philip said, come and see. Philip said, come and see. Okay. I just want to encourage everyone out there with this first episode, that if there's anything you're going through and you feel like it's so much of a huge deal, you feel like your life is ruined, or it's over, or there's no next step, there's no moving forward, you've lost everything, oh, you were so stupid, how could you make that kind of mistake? I just want to let you know that God is there, because God said that in our weaknesses are his strength made perfect. God, when we're the most down, is when God is right next to us. All we have to do is trust and know that. Whatever is a Nazareth in your life, whatever you feel that is dry, is dead, God is the one who resurrects. And many people who are close to me or who know me personally have probably heard me share this testimony over and over again. And it's concerning my dad's life and how he actually died, but God brought him back to life. That's another story for another day. I'll share the full testimony. But that particular situation changed my whole life. Just the way how God spoke to me during that season, how hard that season was, how like legit it was that there's no point, this man is dead, but how my dad is still living right now, and God is the one who raises dry bones. So whatever is dry in your life, it might be your finances, it might be your academics, it might be your marriage, it might be your relationships, your friendships, your career, no jobs, whatever you think is dry. God is the one who waters seeds that you'd harvest. God will do it. I want you to just be strong and just believe that God is by your side. God is in you and you cannot fail. The end is not here. You're still here. You're not yet at the bus stop. This is a chapter in your life where God, you'll be able to look back and testify. It's the same way we know that there cannot be a breakthrough without a breakdown. And this might be your breakdown season, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be down forever, because God will raise dry things in your life, things people thought that nothing good could come out of. Almost the best, the greatest thing, your greatest calling, your greatest purpose might even be coming out of there, because there's so much power and purpose in our pain that if we just mope and not open our eyes, we will fail to realize it and we'll just waste that season of your life. It might be a heartbreak, it might be a loss of a loved one, and this is hard. I know how hard this is, but I'm just letting you know that this might be the beginning of new and amazing things in your life if you let God be king. Because oftentimes we feel like, oh, there's no next place to go from here. I put all my efforts in here, but it doesn't matter. Guess why? Because God is the one who restores wasted years. God is the one who, things that take people 40 years to accomplish, he could accomplish it in 4 minutes. So why should we even be bothered when we serve the one who holds the whole universe together? Again, this John 1:46 says, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? When people underestimate you, when people have doubted you, when people have shunned you, they've put you to the side that this one can never succeed, this one, nothing good can ever come out of her situation. When people start to label you, the man with the car who is always making noise, the girl with the broken home, that one that is always failing. When people start to label you, that's when it's God's time to work, and you just have to relax and let God show off and show out. Because have you ever considered that God might be calling attention? People might be saying, but why is her situation so raggedy? Like, why can't God just come to her situation? But maybe God is calling their attention to see how bad your situation is, so that when he makes a way and you come through that situation, if not only you, but there'll be so many witnesses that will say, this could have only been God. God alone could have done this. God alone did this. This is impossible. God is the one who turns doctors' reports and makes it seem like trash. So just rest and just believe. Be so hype in your spirit. Be so hopeful, and just know that God doesn't fail, and he works in situations that people have written off. If people have written you off and you belong to Christ, you're safe. Because can any good thing come out of Nazareth? Not only did a good thing come out of Nazareth, the greatest man that has ever walked this earth, Jesus Christ, came from Nazareth. So can you imagine your pain, your heartbreak, whatever you've lost, whatever you feel that is just the worst thing in your life? You never know. This might be the point. This might be the time where God is planning so much greatness for you. The greatest thing you might accomplish might come out of this, might come out of this story, might come out of this experience. So just compose yourself and trust God. Trust God. Can any good thing come out of Nazareth? And after Nathanael saw with his eyes, he saw Jesus. No. Nathanael said, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? Philip said, come and see. Come and see is the reason why I'm saying God might be calling people's attention to come and see, for them to see the goodness of God in your life, so that they can understand that the God you serve is different. And so when people see what God has done in your life, they will even testify, they will draw to God. You will be telling people as well, come, because you could have also written yourself off, and you'll be telling people as well, come and see what God has done in my life, come and see. It'll be a huge testimony. If nothing is happening there, you don't really have anything to say, come and see, but your story, you say come and see, and to make people marvel. And after Philip said come and see, and Nathaniel saw, he was convinced, and he said, wow, like, truly this Jesus Christ is great. And this Nazareth, he came out of Nazareth, truly this is the person, this is the true Son of God. So can you imagine when people who have written you off, or people who have doubted you, or people who have labeled you with your situation, end up seeing God's glory in your life, end up seeing the huge turnaround and miracle that God performs? They will have no reason but to celebrate with you. They will have no reason but to witness that truly you serve a living God, that truly God is for you. And so I just really want to encourage you. These are not my word, this is from the Bible. I'm mapping the word from John 1:46. And so I just want to encourage you, whatever dry place is in your life, whatever Nazareth is in your life, whatever place that you feel that this is the worst thing, know that the best is yet to come, and that God is pulling you out. Don't just drown in doubt and unbelief. So I was saying, don't just drown in doubt and unbelief. Trust God. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Please share and like this video if you were blessed, and you could comment below with any prayer requests you have, or email me at prayer@aninaking.com, and I will pray along with you. God bless you, and I'll see you guys next week.